Good morning, you guys, and welcome to Cup with Joe on this amazing Thursday morning. Today, I am joined with
Ian.
Hope you guys are having a good one out there. We are live on PilotTV, the Pilot Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV. We are also live on YouTube and Twitch, both under the names Megasoda.
Oh yeah, we love it when you guys check in on those streams so we can shoot you out some luck and hopefully win some giant jackpots.
Oh yeah. No, today we are looking at that Vikings bingo jackpot. It still has not gone out. It is almost at $2,000 already. Make sure you guys are playing from 12 to 1 to take home a little bit of cash.
Oh, that's for sure. But we had some players taking home some cash yesterday, like Tim Tam over at Howie's Sports Bar and Grill, taking home $7,655. A really good prize for Tim Tam.
Oh yeah. Isn't Tim Tam a type of candy? I can't remember. I think Tim Tams are an older type of candy. I wonder if that's the name they're going for.
Maybe.
But we also did have another jackpot going out yesterday to Oz Malley over at Jimmy G's Bar, taking home $5,648.
Yeah, I think that was the jackpot that John Higgins and Ben were able to give out because it was super, super large. They got it all the way up to a 62-ball coverall on that jackpot
That's
Hunter
crazy.
Minor. Yeah, it got absolutely ginormous. So it's a lot of fun. Yeah, you are correct. Tim Tam is a candy for sure. One of those good chocolate candies. But good job, O'Smalley, over at Jimmy's G's Bar, taking home that $5,000.
Oh yeah, and don't you guys worry. Last night we had an amazing PGL night, but that jackpot jungle coverall did not go out. So make sure you guys are coming around next Wednesday night for that Wild Wednesday at a chance at that jackpot jungle coverall of $7,332.
That's for sure, but let's hop on and check the weather in Woodbury, Minnesota, as it's supposed to be cloudy early with peaks of sunshine expected late. High of 84, winds north to northwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Should be a lovely fall day with a little bit of sunshine, a little bit of coverage. It should be everything that you want in that nice fall day.
Oh yeah, it's looking like things are officially cooling off because tonight you're going to have a low of 31 degrees. The first cold night of the season so far. But make sure you guys are having a good one. It's not looking like there's going to be any real weather to look out for. It's just going to be partly cloudy, giving way to some cloudy late night skies with that low of 31. So make sure you guys are staying warm and staying lucky and playing some Pilot today.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a chilly one, so stay in and play some Vikings bingo just 10 minutes after we get off air from 12 to 1. $1,882 on the line if you win it in 52 balls or less. And you can also win some great points for the Twiking Zone.
Oh yeah, things have been going absolutely nuts this season and it is not changing yet. We've had some shakeups happening in these standings, like High Horizon Elsa, our champion of last season, playing over at Titan Sports Saloon, tying it up with who I think is kind of her rival in these standings. They are always neck and neck.
Yeah, they are.
Tying it back up with Joni. It's like season 9 all over again, and now they are both tied in that 4th place spot with 166,000 points.
Oh yeah, huge jump up for Elsa, not just jumping up from into 4th place, but jumping and passing up a big-time player in Scrub Eye, bumping them back to 6th place. That is a huge move up for Elsa.
I think that's crazy. Scrub Eye has been playing every day and getting wins. I would have never expected Elsa to pass him up.
Oh yeah, I was super surprised when I saw that move up, but I'm going to be watching out for right now, not Lucky at Corner Bar and Goodhue, the #1 player in the entire state of Minnesota, has 295,000 points. Now that is a huge lead on the next closest player with 222,000 points. But what I'm watching out for him is if he can get into the 300,000 point club by the end of the week. He certainly is on pace to do so. He's just going to have to get some wins, maybe even take home this lovely jackpot, and he'll be in that 3,000 point club.
Oh yeah, that would be super, super easy if he gets that jackpot. He would immediately jump up into that 300,000 point club. Super, super exciting to see. And all of these locations are inching their way up toward their next point class as well. Even our 10th place spot is the only spot in that 100,000 point club. Everyone else is inching up, getting more points.
Yeah, we just had a surge join into that 200,000 point club of like Titan Sports Saloon, Bleachers, and Maplewood. I don't know if Corky's Bar South Haven was already in it, but like there's just been a huge push lately, and now we are closing in on having nobody in the 100,000 point club, and everyone everybody be in the 200,000 point club or higher.
Oh, yeah.
And we have a few locations that are closing in on that 300,000 point club in Lakefront Bar in La Center with 270,000 points. And then in 4th place, American Legion Fridley with 277,000 points. It's a pretty close race between those two locations. I'm sure they're both trying to get in that 300,000 point club.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But I'm looking at that 1st and 2nd spot locations. Corner Bar Goodhue sitting in that 1st place spot. VFW Spring Lake Park in 2nd. Both of them are inching their way up to not the 300,000 point club, not the 400,000 point club, the 500,000 point club. They have such a heavy lead on the rest of these standings. It is insane, and they are both less than 20,000 points away, so it is very, very doable for them, especially Corner Bar Goodhue.
Oh yeah, I mean, they're super close, but I mean, VFW Spring Lake Park, I know they can get hot, and so they could be in that 500,000 point club. Not only get into the 500,000 point club, but could even pass up Corner Bar and Goodhue while doing it. But it would take some big play from that big time location.
Oh yeah, definitely. Very, very competitive. They have a ton of people that play at these locations every single day. So if you have a specific location that you want to win and get those points, make sure you're showing up and going over there to play that Vikings bingo just 10 minutes after we get off air.
Oh yeah, just like we have a bunch of great locations available for you guys, we also have a bunch of great e-tabs available for you. It actually is 50 different shareable e-tab games.
Oh, yeah.
Play anytime and win huge prizes up to $1,500. All games have small bets between 50 cents and $5 and have awesome bonus and free play rounds. And since we haven't had an official e-tab Spotlight of the Week, we've been just going with whatever we're listening to.
Oh yeah, and today we're listening to a little bit of Ruby's Adventure. If you like that Indiana Jones vibe, but you're a feminist, this is the game for you.
Definitely. That is a great way of explaining it. I've never thought of it that way, but but yeah, completely fits. Yeah, definitely check out Ruby's Adventure. It's a lot of fun, great sound, great graphics, and a lot of cash to win.
Oh yeah, but with our 50 different charitable e-tabs for you guys to choose from, you might as well call us Baskin Robbins because there's a flavor for everyone.
Oh, that's for sure. But getting back to the live bingo, we talked about Viking bingo that runs from 12 all the way till 1. But at 1 o'clock, we start Jackpot Hunter 25-cent edition from 1 all the way till 4 o'clock.
Oh,
there's
yeah.
a mega jackpot sitting at $25,000. It's at 45 balls or less. That means it is slowly working its way to 46 balls, and it will just keep on clicking up faster and faster. But that major just went out of and is now at $49 and is a 58-ball coverall. That's a tough one to win. But the 50-ball minor it goes out so quickly because it grows so quickly in the 25-cent edition. It's at $61. You just got to win it in 50 balls or less.
Oh yeah, but right after that, we'll be jumping right into our happy hour show where we'll be back with you guys live, and you guys will get a chance at that Lucky 4 bingo, and the stakes are $43,284 up for grabs for you guys if you guys can win it.
Yeah, that might be my favorite jackpot of the entire day. I mean, the Lucky 4 bingo, 43 grand on the line. All you got to do is win it in that 5 lucky ball span. We've seen people be 1-2 balls away a lot of times. It just is a matter of how many people can we get out to play, how close can you get, because it is a huge lump sum of cash that you can win for just a little bit on that Lucky 4 bingo.
Oh yeah, it's a ton of fun, but you might as well stick around because right after that one game, a Lucky 4 bingo, we'll be hopping right into the $1 Jackpot Hunter edition, and they'll be coming at you guys from the rest of the time from 4 to 6 today.
Oh, definitely a good addition because they have a mega jackpot sitting at 100 grand, 45 balls or less. A major sitting at
10 grand.
At 10 grand. It would be sweet if it was at 100 grand, but it's at $10,677. You can win that one in 50 balls or less, but you can also win the minor in 50 balls or less. You can take home $188. You can just take home the major and the minor in one fell swoop.
Might as well. You'd be taking home close to $11,000 if you got both of those in one hit at 50 balls. So make sure you guys are playing and trying your luck at that Jackpot Hunter, and we're going to be playing during that time is when you earn those points for the Jackpot Hunter standings, and things have been absolutely chaotic this season.
Oh yeah, there has been some huge shakeups even at the bottom of our standings where Bull and Lulafin were tied in 8th place at that bottom of the standings, and now Bull has been bumped back and Lulafin has taken sole possession of that 8th place spot now with 19,000 points, only a 1,000 point lead on bowl, so it could easily be back as a race again. But good to see some of these ties breaking up.
Oh yeah, and I mean Lula Finn is only 1,000 points behind another tie. It jumps from 8th all the way up to 5th place.
Wow.
Because we have a crazy tie happening between Short Bus, Wolfstein, and Joni, all tied with 20,000 points.
Yeah, that is insane. I mean, that is a huge tie, all with 20,000 points. But then, I mean, it is just so tight-knit within these standings because in 4th place, only 1,000 points ahead of that tie, you got Jim Rocks at Stillwater. Only 1,000 points ahead of that, you got Curtis J at Country Lounge in 3rd place. 2nd place, only 1,000 points ahead of that at One Away at American Legion Rice. It's just super tight within the entire standings. The only person that has a solid lead right now is Yags 370 in 1st place at the Riverboat Depot. Has been super impressive this season. Last time I checked, he only had 29,000 points. Now checking in today, he has 33,000 points. Had a really good day collecting up those PGL points.
I know. I have not
PGL, Jackpot Hunter points.
I have not seen that big of a lead on the rest of the competition yet this season, and that is super exciting to see. Most of the season, everyone has only been about 1,000 points away, but the fact that he is 10,000 points away just absolutely proves that he's dominating those standings.
Yeah,
right now.
that's for sure. I can't wait to see how it all progresses because the X270, he sometimes goes on breaks.
Yes.
And then I'll see a lot of people, they'll inch their way. They'll get within 3,000. They'll get within 4,000 points. And then he just separates once again. Can someone make that big push to be able to catch up with that 10,000 point separation? I think there is an opportunity to do so, especially with players pushing themselves like in that 3-way tie in 5th place.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Yags 370 is such a hot player like Elsa. They like to give everyone else a little glimpse of hope that they can win, and then they just like to pull the rug right out and take it back.
Oh, that's for sure. But the ties really don't stop when you move over to the location side of these standings. Because in 9th place, you got Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale, a huge top-tier location. I mean, Season 9 champs in the Twiking Zone, now trying their hand in the Jackpot Hunter standings, tied up with another former champion, the Season 8 location champion in these very standings, Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards. They both have 32,000 points.
Oh yeah, this is a star-studded location list. We've got places like Bleachers tying it up and getting those points. And we also, I'm looking at American Legion Shakopee. They are knocking on the door of that 50,000 point club, and I'm very excited to see when they can make it. Yes.
Oh yes, a little singing going in, but yes, they are definitely coming really close to that 50,000 point club, and so that would be a huge movement for them. But there was some huge movement that happened within the 50,000 point club.
What happened?
Yes, well, our top 4 locations are all in the 50,000 point club, but there was a shakeup in that 4th and 3rd place spot where the 4th place location has now moved up to 3rd. Well, it's a big time location because they are the reigning champs. It's a Riverboat Depot in Sartell, who has now moved up from 4th to 3rd, bumping back American Legion Rice. American Legion Rice has 53,000 points. Riverboat Depot in Sartell, 55,000 points.
Oh yeah, I want to say I'm surprised, but I'm not. But American Legion Rice has had such a hot season so far. I don't think that they're going to take it lightly.
Oh, that's for sure. But I mean, still another kind of big lead in these location standings is Country Lounge in St. Paul, who now has 64,000 points. It's going to be a total of
5,000 points separating himself from the 2nd place location.
Yeah, one of the biggest separations within these standings.
Definitely very exciting to see. I know all of these players and locations are super competitive, and so we'll have to see how Season X plays out for you guys.
Oh yeah, but talking about Jackpot Hunter, we play that from 4 all the way till 6. From 6 all the way till 10, though, we play Skull Bingo $1 edition, and these may have some of the most fun bingo games available because there's 3 different jackpots available in these games. All of them have grown pretty large.
Oh yeah, I mean, starting it off with that coverall, we got $7,303 on the line if you guys can hit it in 50 balls or less. And we also have a large frame that's sitting at $5,086 if you hit it in 43 balls or less. prize and a line prize that goes out all the time, almost every single day for you guys. And it's sitting at $15.25 right now if you hit it in 10 balls or less.
Come on, let's hop in the mothership, head over to Minnesota so we can play some of that skull bingo. I want to win one of those great prizes. But you can also win some great prizes on the PGL night. We got Megasoda Game Night. It starts at 6:40 every single Tuesday. A bunch of great PGL games and jackpots. Then we got Wild Wednesday that just happened yesterday. It runs from 7 to 9 every single Wednesday. Again, a bunch of great jackpots available, like a jackpot jungle jackpot. It's the 25-cent edition that you can win $7,434.
Oh, yeah, and we have one final PGL day of the week. We won't have it this week since it's a bye week for the Vikings, but we have that Vikings game day. That'll be a ton of fun for you guys, kicking it back up on October 31st. That's right, Halloween. They will be coming at you guys live with that game.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm brainstorming costume ideas at the moment.
I've been hoping that you guys will wear costumes.
Yeah, I feel like we can make it work. We can make it happen.
They're playing the Cowboys. Just come dressed as the cheerleaders.
No. I mean, I feel like that's kind of supporting the Cowboys.
That's true.
That'd be wrong.
That is.
I don't know why you even suggested that.
All right. Be a Vikings cheerleader.
See, now you're thinking with your noggin. Okay. But if you guys want to be thinking with your noggin, sign up at pgl.world to become a member of our league. PGL players, they compete for points and have access to insider information, including a monthly newsletter that has so much great information in it. Sign up at pgl.world today.
Oh, yeah. We had new members like Starbucks, Subaru, Jordana, B. Schmidt, Curly Jen A, 7JJ7, Sabrina J23, and TNT.
Yeah, has John told you his theory of Sabrina J23?
No.
That's Sabrina the Teenage Witch mixed with Michael Jordan.
Oh, yes, I was there. I said that was an absolute dream team combination.
Oh, yeah. Magic on the court.
Magic on magic.
Magic on magic. No, that would be yeah. But we got if you guys want to use that sign up that you guys used at pgl.world, sign into the Player Connect app. You can check in on streams. You can message in. You can play. Soon we'll be releasing even primetime bets onto there. But right now, you can choose your squares on the e-tip boards for this week. All you gotta do is select Sports Link, and you'll see that grid and choose the 5 squares for the Vikings versus the Cowboys Sunday, October 31st. Points are awarded for the first, second, third, and fourth quarter. Play for free in the Player Connect app and earn PGL points for Season X if you win. All you gotta do is select Sports Link, and we didn't have a single player able to win PGL points yesterday. Not yesterday, last weekend, and so that means we need to have people filling out those squares so you can help out your PGL standings.
Oh, yeah, but hopping right into the PGL standings, it's looking like we have some newcomers in the 1 million point club. T-Max 750 jumping up into the standings, into that 1 million point club. Super exciting to see.
Yeah, I mean, he is super close with a bunch of different people. I mean, there's a 3-way race that I'm watching in 5th, 4th, and 3rd. I mean, you got T-Max 750 with 1,045,000 points, Bryzo with 1,092,000 points, and Forget You D at 1,096,000 points. It is all super close within each and every one of these players, and each of them can push each other over the top.
Oh, yeah, we still got SpongeBob sitting in that 2nd place spot, just a little less than 80,000 points behind Devoided. We'll have to tune in next week to see if anything shakes up.
Oh, yeah, but it looks like there wasn't any huge, there was a huge shakeup within our PGL location standings.
Really? Are you talking? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, at the top of our standings. I know, I was
looking at the point class that they were in, and I was like, oh, that's new. That's really exciting. Little did I know they switcherooed on me.
Yes, they not only were moving into the 400,000 point club.
4 million.
4 million point club. I'm sorry. 4 million point club. They also had a little switcheroo in 1st and 2nd place. You have VFW Northfield getting bumped back by Neighborhood Tavern and Effie, who now is in that first place spot with 4,120,000 points.
I know, VFW Northfield got to taste that first place spot for only 24 hours before it was swiped back away from them.
Oh yeah, but if you guys want to stay in the know, make sure you're here for all of our live bingo. Make sure you follow and like our Facebook page. Search up Pilot Games, you'll see our logo, and you'll be able to see weekly bingo schedules, event details, and reminders, big progressives, player picks, and so much more, like our charity spotlight.
Oh yeah, and today is no different. We want to tell you guys about the Belgrade Lions Club. The Lions meet the needs of local communities and the world every day because they share a core belief to serve their community.
That is awesome. Definitely a great place to support. And so head over to Brothers Bar to support that location because, I mean, just a great location. And remember, when you play Pilot Games, your community wins. I'll see you in 10. Hey guys, and we are getting into some of the jackpots that we were able to give out last week because we gave out some great jackpots. We are now at 24 for the rolling week, making the season total of 275.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. Just been a great season X so far. And Friday got things rolling with Light over at Arlington Haas getting $4,512. But Bobo over at the Corner Bar Goodhue kept it rolling with $1,831, and it didn't stop going into Saturday.
Oh yeah, Saturday was hot as Tequila Sue over at Lucky Lures was able to take home $908.01. But then we also had I Won. Yes, you did one over at Lake Apple, taking home $4,291.65. Two really good jackpots on that Saturday.
Yeah, but Sunday we came in with a game day broadcast, and bam, yeah, bam, bam, over at American Legion Deer River, won $35,597 in some Vikings bingo on a game day broadcast. It was huge. Then Rochi came in over at the Country Lounge with winning $1,135. You usually don't want to see a Roach in your place, but when Rochi's winning, why not? Then you got Trisha, Fred, big-time players out there over at the Moonlight Bay, winning $1,600. But Lucky Tim came in over at the Lakefront Bar with another jackpot win, $2,778.
Oh yeah, well, we're giving jackpots out all the time, so make sure you guys are coming out for all of our live bingo this week. Hey guys, and we love playing Vikings bingo from 12 to 1 every single day. And I mean, we just gave out a Vikings jackpot that was absolutely massive. Not during the 12 to 1 time, it was during Vikings bingo.
Yeah.
But it was huge amounts of cash. It was over 35 grand on it. It was a lot of fun, but it is huge on that Twiking zone. I can't wait to see the shakeups after everyone was trying to win that 35 grand jackpot.
Yeah, let's just get in there right away. 10th place, we got Lucid Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park with 112,000 points. That's right, we're already in the 100,000 point club. It happens fast. With 134,000 points over at Shady's Railside, it's Puts in 9th place. Then in 8th place, it's Kick It over at Bleachers with 142,000 points. With 144,000 points over at Corky's Bar South Haven, it's Nan in 7th place. In 6th place, it's the reigning champion Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon with 161,000 points. With 163,000 points over at VFW Blaine, Scrub Eye sits in 5th place. In 4th place, we got Joni at the VFW North St. Paul, I should say, with 166,000 points. But with 171,000 points, it's our third place player, SNS, over at the Muddy Cow Brooklyn Park. But then we jump into the 200,000 point club with 222,000 points over at the White Front Saloon. It's Lucky Tim in 2nd place. And then our number one player in the entire state of Minnesota in the Twiking zone is not Lucky. Corner Bar Goodhue, 295,000 points. Look for Not Lucky to get into the 300,000 point club this week.
Oh yeah, really close to it, but we already have locations that are in the 300,000 point club.
Okay.
We have locations even in the 400,000 point club. One of them closing in on the 500,000 point club. But let's get this thing started off right, because we in 10th place, it's with 174,000 points, Miniger's Sports Hub in La Crescent. 9th place is Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale with 194,000 points. Remember, those are the reigning champs, Titan Sports Saloon. 8th place, it's Bleachers in Maplewood, and that is the first location in the 200,000 point club with 214,000 points. With 223,000 points, in 7th place, we got Corky's Bar South Haven. 6th place, it's Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub, Oak Park Heights, with 243,000 points. Now with 270,000 points. In 5th place, we got Lakefront Bar in La Center. With 276,000 points, though, in 4th place, it's American Legion Fridley, and that is the final location in the 200,000 point club. Now in 3rd place, with 313,000 points, the only location in the 300,000 point club, it's Mapleview Lounge 2. But then we got two locations battling it out Hey guys, and we are getting going on some Vikings bingo where we have over $1,000 available on this jackpot. It's going to be a lot of fun, but we are streaming live on the Pilot TV, Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, and the Twitch app. On both YouTube Live and Twitch, our channel name is Mega Soda, so make sure you're searching up that stream, checking in on those streams, letting us know what's happening at your favorite bar, what you're eating, what you're having fun with, what bingo you are looking forward to the most on the day, so that we can shoot you out some luck for some great jackpots.
Well, game number 1 of 10 is already rolling. We got a $4 line prize, $4 large M, and a $1,906 jackpot if we can hit that in 52 balls. Speaking of jackpots, we've had 17 for the rolling week and 280 for Season X already.
Yeah, closing in on that 300 jackpot mark on the season. But we had some jackpots yesterday, some really good ones, to be honest. Tim Tam over at Howie's Sports Bar and Grill started off, I think it might have been the double win in the 25-cent edition. That's my prediction because we have the major and the minor have went out. But they took home $7,655 on that prize.
We got Not Lucky out there at Corner Park. Goodhue getting that line prize win. That's a big win for them as they continue in that top 10.
Yeah, trying to close in on that 300,000 point club. But we also had O'Smalley take home a prize as well over at Jimmy G's Bar, where they took home a 52-ball coverall in the Jackpot Hunter, where it was a crazy one. They took home $5,648. Apparently, that jackpot just didn't want to go out.
No, it did not want to go out. Went all the way to 62 balls and a game into 62 balls. But it really makes a nice jackpot when that happens. I've only seen it one other time.
Yeah, I mean, we only did it one time, and it went out the very next game.
Yes.
To think that they actually went a game where it didn't go out seems crazy to me.
Yeah.
And there was players playing. I mean, it wasn't like there wasn't like people trying to take it home.
Oh, no.
There was like $200 Muscos during the time.
Yeah.
And they just didn't want to go out. A very elusive jackpot.
It was. Ben was like, it was slippery.
We got Cheater Ban over at Mapleview Lounge 2, taking home that large M of $4. And now we have an okay run-up on this $1,900 jackpot.
We've had Cheater Dan been playing. Now we got Cheater Ban. That might be Dan's arch nemesis.
Oh, maybe. But if you guys don't want to cheat and you guys just want to know when all the great jackpots are, you guys can go and follow our Facebook. You can give us a like and follow on there. All you got to do is search up our name on Facebook, and you'll be able to see daily eBingo progressive updates, weekly event schedules, jackpot winners, and so much more. You can also message us on Facebook if you have any questions, need to find a location with Pilot Games iPads, or you just want to send us one of those lovely player picks.
Absolutely working on this $6 must-go prize here in game number 1. And of course, you just got off air. You had a cup of Joe with Jordy this morning, and heard all about what was going to happen today.
We got Cat848 and Taps. Lars also joining them, splitting that $6 large that coverall prize. Well, Lars at Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub, Oak Park Heights, Cat848 at Miniger Sports Hub in La Crescent, and Taps at Muddy Cow in Hutchinson.
Yeah, nicely done, guys. Well, and then right now we're in Vikings bingo. We run all the way till 1 o'clock. Of course, 10 games of this each and every day, 7 days a week. We broadcast live Monday through Friday. Then we come with some Jackpot Hunter 25-cent edition. It's 1 to 4. You're going to have that mega that's sitting at $25,000. It's moved up to 45 balls. That major sitting at $49.35 because it just went out yesterday. It's sitting at 48 balls. We got a minor that just went out yesterday because sitting at $61.92. And that's at 50 balls, and that is all the way till 4 o'clock today.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, that minor grows so quickly in the 25-cent edition. Yeah. Every $250, it clicks up 2 balls, and so it goes out pretty much every day to every other day, and so I'm expecting it to be no different in these last few days of the week. But we also have some Lucky 4 bingo to start off our happy hours.
Yeah, and it's a super fun one.
Yeah, that comes from at 4 p.m. every single day. It may be my favorite jackpot jackpot available throughout the entire live bingo schedule today because you can win $43,284. All you got to do is win it in that lucky 5-ball mark. You got to get the lucky 4 balls in just 5 balls or less. It's a tough task, but we've seen people be 1 ball away when the last ball falls.
Absolutely. So you want to be there. You want to be ready to play that for sure because it is super fun. And then we get into our 23 games of Jackpot Hunter, the $1 card edition.
Yes.
Runs from 1 4 to 6.
Yeah, some good progresses in that. You got a mega of $100,000, a major of $10,677, and a minor sitting at $188. All really good prizes available for you guys in that $1 edition from 4 all the way till 6.
Yeah, absolutely.
But to finish off the night, we have a lovely game of Skull Bingo that runs from 6 to 10. And this is one of the more fun games of bingo because you have a chance at 3 different jackpots.
Yeah, you do. It's going to be really nice.
Yeah, you got a line prize sitting at $15.25. You got to win it in 10 balls or less. It grows super quick. It goes out super quick. But we also have a large frame sitting at $5,086. It's a tough one to get out, but you guys can do it in 43 balls or less. But then the coverall sitting at $7,303, a great jackpot. All you got to do is win in 50 balls or less.
Yeah, that large frame and that line go out all the time.
Yeah, it does.
So you'll want to be playing some Skull Bingo. It's like you say, it runs from 6 to 10 every day other than our specialty night. So on Tuesdays, we, of course, have Mega Soda Game Night. You guys know it. We love it. It's the biggest gaming night of the week in the state of Minnesota. It's Tuesday from 6:40 till, I don't know, roughly around 8:30-ish.
Yeah, that's what I'd say.
Yeah, and so you're going to be able to play some great tournament-based games. It's our PGL night, so you get a ton of PGL points. Ton of money goes out. We got a lot of people playing. We back that up with another huge night of games.
Yeah, we do.
It's a Wild Wednesday. Of course, our Wild are back on the ice, and we're back in the studio with some Wild Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Those run. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, lots of PGL points and lots of jackpots on that Wild Wednesday.
For sure.
Especially that jackpot, Jungle Jackpot, that's been going for like 2 seasons now for us.
It's been a while.
I mean, ever since we pretty much started Wild Wednesday, we've been trying to give it out. Haven't been able to give it out yet. And you can win it in 52 balls or less. And it's a total of $7,434. And you can win that for 25 cents.
Yeah, for sure. There it is. Cheater Band getting another win out there. $6 line price over in Mapleview at the Mapleview Lounge. Now we're working on this $6 large M on our way, hopefully, to this $1,940 jackpot. But we get to rest our football muscles a little bit this week.
Yeah, we do.
Vikings game day broadcast will take 1 week as our Vikings take a bye week this week. But we'll be coming back on Halloween.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
I'm super excited for the
Sunday night game.
For the Halloween broadcast. I've already said that we were gonna wear costumes for it, and so
I wear a costume every day.
Really? I wonder
This isn't my actual face.
What's your regular attire? Well,
like the great Nicolas Cage in Two-Face. Face Off.
Face Off.
Yeah, with the legendary John Travolta. Them two starring in a wonderful movie called Face Off.
Oh yeah, well you match up Nicolas Cage and John Travolta, it's instantly going to be a masterpiece.
Yes.
But we got to head into these national days as it's National Witch Hazel Day.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah. Since the late 1800s, distilled witch hazel extract has been formulated into many of the world's most recognized cosmetics and over-the-counter OTC pharmaceutical products. Okay. This effective, versatile plant extracts naturally, provides skin care, hair care, eye care, and topical OTC.
Yeah, there you go. There we got Not Too Lucky over at Goodfellas in Lakeview. Congratulations. We were working on a $9 must-go on the coverall. It didn't have to work long.
Yeah, Cheater Ban over at Mapleview Lounge 2 taking home that $9 must-go prize.
Cheater Ban already with the hat trick in 2 games.
Yeah, really good stuff.
Yeah, nicely done. So
yeah, but I'm going to continue talking about this lovely Witch Hazel Day.
Yes.
It's a topical OTC drug products with toning, oil control, and
astringency.
Astringency claims, powering hundreds of essential personal care and skincare products.
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
Yeah, sounds like awesome. We got Jordy's approval. She keeps on shaking her head through the entirety of me reading that whole section, and she just kept on nodding her head, and so I know she agrees with it.
Yeah, apparently a huge witch hazel product user.
Advocate.
There you go. There you go. This next thing I'm a big advocate for because it's National Pumpkin Cheesecake Day. This sweet dessert mixes fresh, soft cheese, cream cheese or cottage cheese, eggs, and sugar to create a base. The crust is made from crushed graham crackers, crushed cookies, pastries, or sponge cake. Pumpkin can be added to cheesecake recipes in various ways. For example, it may be swirled throughout, mixing thoroughly with all ingredients, or layered. Bakers prepare cheesecakes both baked or unbaked. Some bakers flavor cheesecakes and top them with fruit sauce, chocolate, or whipped cream.
Ooh,
yeah,
that
all sounds great.
Sounds really good. I could definitely go for some National Pumpkin Cheesecake Day.
Yeah,
because that sounds good. I like cheesecake. I like pumpkin stuff, and so throw it together. You basically get a really good pumpkin pie.
Yeah, just slide it through the window to me.
Oh, that's for sure. But we got another national day. It's National Reptile Awareness Day. A reptile is in
amnoid.
That is neither a mammal nor a bird, is cold-blooded, has scales and scutes, and can lay eggs on land. Scutes are the thick, bony or horny plates which form the dermal layer of such reptile like turtles and crocodiles.
There you go.
Wow, that's super impressive. Do you have a favorite reptile?
Oh man, so many to choose from that I love. I'll go alligators.
You go alligators?
Yeah.
I definitely like watching alligators. But I just when I went on vacation, we got to see a kimono dragon.
Ooh, they're crazy.
And it was a super cute one because it was sleeping and a little bubble on its mouth from it sleeping, and it was hilarious. And so I'll go with the kimono dragon.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, those things are huge though. They're sweet. They're
ginormous. Yeah,
they're a really cool thing because they don't even feel like I'm sure they're very dangerous, but they seem like a very naturally calm, because I'll see people like feeding the kimono dragon just regularly and stuff like that.
I don't think I'm feeding any kimono dragons.
I don't think I'm feeding a lot of those wild animals. The people have a lot of more faith in those things than I do.
The wild at the beginning of the term is the problem.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, I need a.
I don't try to feed people. And,
no.
And I feel like they're more rational than animals.
Exactly. I'm not gonna feed people.
I'll buy them a meal, but I don't want to.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to go put food in their mouth.
Oh yeah, and if I can like throw food to them, like I'll go for that.
Yeah.
Like just like I'll throw food at people.
Yeah. Here's a Snickers. You throw it over there to them. Yeah. You're acting like Betty White.
A bunch of parades have done that kind of stuff.
That's right.
But we got back over at Shajank Boom Lounge at Grand Meadow, taking home that $8 line prize.
Yeah. Now we're working on this large M, and hopefully didn't quite get to 2,000. We're so close.
Really closing on it. But we got Beck still trying to get another win on this one. But we got some more national days.
National Get Smart About Credit Day. The importance of sound financial management is something that can and should be taught at a young age. Learning healthy credit habits can be one of the most valuable lessons a young person can learn. Oh, I absolutely agree. You got to be smart about the credit. And, you could take the Dave Ramsey approach and not have any credit,
Oh, yeah.
And that's probably a great option. Or you can also be smart with your credit and leverage that money to help you move forward. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's ways to use it to your advantage. There's ways to avoid getting yourself in credit trouble. It's all a balancing game of figuring out how to be the best with your money kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so I think it's a great way, whether you are a young person who needs to learn a lot about credit, or you are someone who's already pretty knowledgeable about credit. It's a great day for you to catch up or learn a new thing about how to help yourself save a little bit of money.
Yeah, and even if you're 60 years old or 70 years years old and you don't know about credit and you've gotten in trouble in the past and you want to learn a new skill, you want to get your finances right,
yes.
you don't have to be embarrassed about that. Just go get your credit right.
No, that's awesome. I think it's better to get it done than wait around and see what happens.
Yeah, exactly.
But we are at 54 balls dropped on this one, so that means we've moved on from this coverall prize. But we got a bunch of people one ball away on this large M of $8. We'll be seeing if we can give out the double win, maybe even on this one, because it seems to be taking a while.
Yeah, then we got the double win, just like you predicted.
Yeah, May Ren. Oh, and May Ren and Ubet, who have both split that large M, and then May Ren's sole possession of that coverall prize. May Ren at Billy's Rockford and Ubet at Mapleview Lounge 2.
Oh, you betcha.
Oh, you bet. But we had a lovely twin season this year where our twins didn't play up to the expectations that we originally had for them. But I felt like after ruining my expectations, they really turned it around and made me feel like, okay, they are moving in the right direction. It is not a negative that they had such a rough season. They were able to remove a lot of the veterans that were aging, weren't going to be able to help the organization in a long-term thought process. We gained a lot of young talent. I think it put us in the position to be able to have a really good offseason where we can sign some really good talent as well, and just a good time for us to get really healthy and hopefully be ready for next season.
Yeah, well, I know she's going to be out of earshot right now, so it's kind of a problem because she'll think we just ignored her when she was producing. But we did have Jordana message in from the production room saying that her favorite reptile is a chameleon.
Come a chameleon.
You come and go, just like Yo-Yo on the broadcast.
Oh, yeah, but you guys should come and never leave playing the great ETAB game. Twins win because we partnered up with the Minnesota Twins to create that lovely ETAB game. Pick a lucky batter and win some huge prizes in the Home Run Derby bonus round.
Agreed. Speaking of that, we used to play Twins bingo. We will in the future again. We're playing Vikings bingo right now. It forms this weird kind of spooky area.
Twiking zone.
This is me in a nutshell. Why am I in a nutshell?
You turned into a what's it? What are those mime?
Yes.
You turn into a mime whenever the Twiking zone theme comes on.
Yes. It's weird. Like, oh my goodness, I'm in a nutshell. But we got some great player standings in the Twiking zone.
Yeah, we do. In 10th place, we got Loser Dave at VFW Spring Lake Park, 119,000 points. 9th place, it's Putz at Willards Bar Bacchus with 139,000 points. With 142,000 points in 8th place, we got Kick It at Bleachers. 7th place, it's Nan at Corky's Bar South Haven with 154,000 points. With 165,000 points in 6th place, we got Scrub Eye at American Legion Fridley. Moving up from 6th all the way to 4th place, it's Elsa tying up a big-time player in Joni. They've been rivals in other seasons, now tied up in 4th place. It feels a lot like Season 9 once again.
Yeah. Put up the Dukes, partner.
Oh, yeah, but Elsa's playing at Titan Sports Saloon. Joni at VFW North St. Paul. They both have 166,000 points. With 178,000 points in 3rd place, it's SNS at Chanticleer's Pizza in Coon Rapids. Now, we're going to hop on over to the 200,000 point club. It's in 2nd place, Lucky Tim at Whitefront Saloon with 222,000 points. With 295,000 points in 1st place, the number 1 player in the entire state of Minnesota in this Twiking zone, it's Not Lucky at Corner Bar and Goodhue. Not Lucky had already gotten wins on today, and so we're expecting even more points heading into his player standings and maybe even getting him that little bit closer to that 300,000 point club.
Well, speaking about wins, we've got, what would that be, 7? Over at Eagles Rochester, getting that $7 line price.
Wow.
Very fitting. Working on the $7 large M on our way to over $2,000 jackpot on the line here. So,
oh yeah, that's going to be a good jackpot. So keep on playing, keep on trying to win because we're trying to give out this jackpot.
Yeah, I'm going to drum my way through this top 10 on the location side, just like a top-notch drummer from, I don't know, the great Canadian band Rush. All right, we got 10th place in 100. I do know what I'm saying. 100,000 points. It's with 178,000 points over in La Crescent. It's Minigers Sports Hub in 10th place. Our only member of the 100,000 point club in our top 10 anymore.
Wow.
That's it. Because in 9th place, we jump right into that 200,000 point club with our season 9 champions, Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale. They got 207,000 points. But with 214,000 points over in Maplewood, it's Bleachers in 8th place. In 7th place, we got Corky's in South Haven with 235,000 points. But with 248,000 points over in Oak Park Heights, it's Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub in 6th place. In 5th place, we've got a Lakefront Bar in the center with 270,000 points. With 277,000 points over in Fridley, it's the American Legion sitting in 4th place. Now we got to get out of that 200,000 point club and get on over to that 300,000 point club. But before we do,
we got MEA over at Goodfellas Lakeville taking home $7 on that large M, and we've moved on to $11 coverall prize. And Lucky Tim, the number 2 player in the entire state of Minnesota, is only 1 ball away.
Well, I'm going to keep beating my drum over here in 3rd place to a 300,000 point club member. It's Maple View Lounge with 316,000 points. Now I'm going to uptick the speed to the 400,000 point club, but before I do,
Lucky Dog and Not Lucky both splitting that must go prize of $11. Not Lucky at Corner Bar in Goodhue, and Lucky Dog at Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub, Oak Park Heights.
Apparently only players with the word lucky in their name can win the coverall.
That seems to be the case.
Yeah, we'll see if that holds up. We are getting enrolled in a game number 5 of the broadcast.
Wow, already game number 5. That means we're getting into a hump game on a Thursday. Nothing bigger than a hump game on a Thursday.
That's right. It's the post double hump camel games that we get on Wednesday on a Thursday. So it's just coming on the other side of that. So it's always super, super exciting.
Big time. It is big time.
Yeah, we got 487,000 points, by the way, over at Spring Lake Park. It's VFW in 2nd place. In 1st place, we got Corner Bar Goodhue with 494,000 points. But with Not Lucky getting some wins out there, they may be getting in the $500,000.
Could definitely do so. But if you guys want to win some big cash, make sure you guys play our E-Tab games.
Yes.
You can play the 50 different charitable E-Tab games and win huge prizes up to $1,500.
Yeah.
I mean, there's 50-cent to $5 small bets, awesome bonus rounds, and free play rounds. Mm-hmm. But you can also play our lovely E-Tab Spotlight for today.
That's right. It's Cash Mountains, perfect for the spooky season because it's a super scary game. The
Abominable Snowman is freaky.
Yeah, there's an abominable snowman. There's a Yukon Jack is what I call him. I don't know if that's his official name. Kind of guy. There's a pickaxe. I mean, there's all kinds of scary stuff, so it's perfect for the spooky season. You can win a boatload of cash. You help charities. You're going to have a great fun. It's great animation on it. Really realistic. That's why it gets me so scared.
Oh, yeah. No, I completely agree. You can get yourself lost on that Cash Mountain. But
mountains are scary too.
Mountains are scary. Have you ever looked down from one? I didn't know. I learned something this summer. I learned something new about Hot Take after knowing them for a few years. Now, and we went up on the sand dunes.
Was it about him throwing basketballs at little kids?
No, it wasn't about that. We went up to sand. We went up to the Sleeping Bear Sand Dunes in northern Michigan.
Yes.
And it was a lot of fun. We got up though to the top of the sand dunes, and we're walking along one of the edges, and you could see off the edge, and it was a really pretty view. But I suddenly see him start to like act weird, and I'm like, "What's going on?" And he's like, "Guys, I gotta get away from this. Like, I can't be close to this edge." And I was like, "Wait, are you scared of heights?" And so apparently he was scared of heights, and he was not vibing with being right next to that edge of the sand dune. I was like, even if I fall, I'm falling down a hill of sand.
Yeah.
Like, I'll tumble well.
Yeah. But he just didn't like the heights.
Oh, yeah. No, definitely didn't. I
was thinking he was scared of his dexterity, but he's not. He's scared of his heights.
Yes. Okay. Yes. No. So I was surprised by that. But yes, fear of mountains, real thing.
Yeah, it can happen.
That was the whole point of that. Heights are scary.
Well, this Cash Mountain, if you want to lean into those fears, there's a lot of scary stuff on it. So.
But make sure you guys are doing something that's not very scary, and that's signing up at PGL.world to become a member of our league. PGL players, they compete for points and have access to insider information.
Be part of the family.
Including a monthly newsletter that has so much great information in it. Sign up at PGL.world today.
Yeah, definitely worth doing that. It also gets you logged into your Player Connect app.
Yes, it does get you logged into that Player Connect app, so then you can play the sports link for not this week, but next week when our Vikings take on the Cowboys Sunday, October 31st. Points are awarded for the first, second, third, and fourth quarter. Play for free in the Player Connect app and earn PGL points for Season X if you win. All you got to do is launch the app and select Sports Link. But we had some new players actually sign up and now can use that sign up to sign into the Player Connect app.
Yeah, you can earn points while you watch our Vikings give it to them Cowboys, but first,
we got Reno over at the Sunshine Depot in Elk River taking home that $8 line prize.
I feel like we're officially in like a gambling zone now that we got a player named Reno.
Oh yeah, we are.
That's Jimmy Reno over there. He's tearing it up in the line prize. We got new PGL member spotlight. We started off with Starbuck, Subaru, Jordana, B. Schmidt, Curly Janae, 7JJ7, Sabrina J23, and TNT.
It's dynamite. But those players can all sign into that Player Connect app and earn PGL points on that sports link, helping out their PGL standings. These PGL standings have been all over the place. I'm going to dive right into the player standings. In 10th place, we got Fishy24 at Sherry Sports Saloon with 851,000 points. With 925,000 points in 9th place, we got Gramps at Gino's Bar and Grill. 8th place, it's Drumski at the Underground Bar and Grill with 930,000 points. With 933,000 points in 7th place, we got Sloppy at Malone's Bar and Grill. With 969,000 points in 6th place, we got Nixon at VFW Roseville. Now we're going to go on over to the 1 million point club because we got a new member. Yeah, 5th place, T-Mac 750 at Howie's Corner Bar with 1,045,000 points.
We got Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven and You Bet over at Maple View Lounge. And then You Bet over at Maple View Lounge getting that $13 must go on the coverall as well. 58 balls, just 6 balls away from winning that jackpot. So stay after, you betcha.
Oh yeah, but we are now getting into a game number 6 of the broadcast. So make sure you guys are getting enrolled because we only have we are now halfway through these games, which means you guys got to get going. We're trying to give out this jackpot. It's over $2,000 now, and so might as well get out there to one of you lovely players. But to continue with our player standings in the PGL side of stuff, in 4th place, we got Brizo at the Underground Bar and Grill with 1,092,000 points.
Yeah.
With 1,096,000 points in 3rd place, we got Forget You D at VFW Austin. 2nd place, Sponge Bob at Eagle St. James with 1,303,000 points. With 1,380,000 points in 1st place, the number 1 player in these PGL standings, it's Devoided at the Roadside.
Nicely done, folks. Well, jump over into the location side of things. In 10th place, we're already in the 2 million point club. We started off with Beck's Pub over in Becker with 2,794,000 points. With 2,961,000 points, over in Newmarket, it's Leo's Bar in 9th place. In 8th place, we've got Root River Saloon in Lanesboro with 3,187,000 points. But with 3,271,000 points in St. Cloud, it's Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in 7th place. Now listen, I just said Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud has 3,271,000 points. Check out how close this is. The next location, 3,275,000 points.
Wow.
So just under 4,000 points separating these two locations. In Mankato, it's the Underground Bar and Grill in 6th place.
Okay.
Then in 5th place, we got Danny's Dugout in Sauk Rapids, 3,486,000 points. But with 3,662,000 points over in St. Cloud, it's Moose Lodge, Wake Park in 4th place. Then in 3rd place, we got the Cabin Bar in Nicolette with 3,960,000 points. Look for them next week to try to get into that 4 million point club.
Oh, yeah, definitely can do it.
But we've got 2 locations that got it done this very week. With 4,076,000 points, dropping back out of 1st place into 2nd place, it's VFW Northfield. But who just jumped back into 1st place? It's Neighborhood Tavern in Effie with 4,120,000 points. Nicely done out there at Wild Wednesday. Neighborhood Tavern getting back in 1st.
Flip, flop, flip,
Yeah,
flop.
they keep flopping back.
Snip,
for it.
snap, snip, snap, snip, snap.
What's that from?
That's from The Office.
Oh, okay. I knew it was from something.
It's Michael Scott.
Yeah,
and,
okay.
And the whole, I don't even want to go in about it
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's kind of an inappropriate joke.
Yeah.
Definitely, I love The Office. It's
funny show.
Comedy gold. Comedy gold right
Yeah,
there.
one of the best sitcoms of all time.
Oh, yeah, it just cracks me up. It has great rewatch value.
Oh, yeah.
Like, when you talk about shows, like, there's some shows where I don't like watching, like, over and over again.
Right.
And then there's shows that I love rewatching, like Breaking Bad. I really enjoyed it the first time I watched it. I don't know if I'll ever rewatch the entire series again.
Yeah.
Just because I don't know how much I'd enjoy watching it a second time.
Right.
But The Office, I could be doing homework. I could be doing cleaning my room, vacuuming, or anything, and I'll throw it on, and then I'll catch little scenes, and it cracks me up, and it's great.
Yeah, no, I think most intrigue type shows don't rewatch. You don't really rewatch those. Comedies, the good comedies you can rewatch. $11 on that line prize, JCB over at the Barn and Grill in Racine.
Yeah, but we have some nice wild news as Joel Eriksson completed his first NHL hat trick with a power play goal at 3 minutes and 30 seconds of overtime, and the Minnesota Wild rallied for a 6-5 win against the Winnipeg Jets at Xcel Energy Center on Tuesday.
Yeah, nicely done, guys. 3-0 on the season. Saturday, we take on those Anaheim Ducks. It's going to be at 5 p.m. I'm excited about that puck drop.
Oh, I'm super excited about that. I saw an awesome video of some fan took the time to write out a complete sentence within Kirill's native language on a sign.
Oh,
and,
wow.
And the little fan was holding it up for the entire game, and he saw it, and he ended up going over to him after the game and tossing his hockey stick. And gave him his whole hockey stick.
That's awesome.
And so it was a really cool video I watched, and you see the fan, just his eyes light up when he realizes that, he's leaning that stick over to hand it to me. And like you can tell he's a huge fan, and it was just a really cool
awesome.
little thing after the game. And so definitely made me a bigger fan of Kirill Kaprizov, and just makes it me go like, oh yeah, some of the best fans in all of hockey.
Yeah, that's awesome. And just that instantaneous, just making that right decision to do something for that fan, super cool. We got Not Lucky getting another win over at Corner Bar Goodhue, trying to ensure that they get into the 400,000 point club, or 300,000 point club.
That's for sure. We've moved on from that jackpot, and we're working on a $17 must-go coverall. But we got a bunch of people 2 balls away. But if you guys want to shoot some luck over to our Wild, play the E-Tab game Let's Go Wild. It's a great game that is in your guys' top 5 played E-Tab games all the time.
There's Cheater Bayan over at Maple View Lounge getting another win out there today.
He's been killing it.
Yeah, over $17. Well, speaking of that, like doing stuff for the fans, did you see the video where Justin Jefferson showed up at the youth football practice?
No, I didn't.
So they had someone that had been, I think, nominated and then won. That was Vikings Fan of the Year.
Yes.
And so they were going to come out and present the jersey. And she, is a youth football coach. And so they show up at her practice, and they're walking up, and they other people are helping them set up. So they walk up behind her so she doesn't see Justin Jefferson walking up.
Oh, yes.
And so she's talking to the team. They're all on a knee, you know, she's talking to him. And he walks up behind and then gives her a jersey that it's 21 because of the year. And it's so fan of the year, all that. And taking pictures with him and all that kind of fun stuff. That's really cool.
So awesome. Yeah. Definitely love to see that kind of stuff. I mean, just some of the best players play here in Minnesota, and they're super nice guys. So just love seeing those nice, kind actions.
Yeah.
But you guys can have a lot of fun on Wild Wednesday coming out to play and earn PGL points.
Yeah.
But you're also going to have fun when we finally release prime time bets, whenever we do.
Whenever it happens.
It's going to be where when we match up PGL locations and players with a lot of handicaps, bragging rights available, and you won't want to miss out on it. So it's a lot of fun.
I can't wait to say just play it.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to be so excited when I actually get to say that.
But it's not coming soon.
Yeah, just go play primetime bets. That's going to be awesome.
We love it. We do it all the time.
I can't wait to like actually do like a real primetime bets, like where like we're not just testing it out, like we actually like
I know it.
Are doing it with the players.
I'm in. Well, we got just over a minute left to get enrolled in this next game of Vikings victory, our Vikings bingo. But before we do so, I'm going to tell you about the fishing report over at the Leech Lake by Outdoors Weekly. It was done October 20th, so just yesterday. And let's dive in. Fishing has been good up here on Leech Lake. The muskie bite has been great. They are very active. Bucktails are the best thing to start with. Walleye fishing has also been great. Pitching jigs and minnows or leeches into the shallow weeds has been working for eating size fish. Trolling deep breaks have been working for the big ones. Panfish and perch are also biting, so it is a wonderful time to grab a few buddies and head up to Leech Lake.
That's for sure. Definitely get that fishing in before the water freezes over.
Right.
Because we want to get as many of those walleye in your boat, muskies, whatever it is you're trying to catch. Right. We want you guys catching a lot of it. And but we just have 10 seconds to get enrolled in this next game of Vikings Bingo. It's already game number 7.
I can't believe it. This is the lucky 7 game. So I hope you got it enrolled because we're already going. Here it is, $13 line, $13 large M in a $2,195 jackpot.
Oh, yeah. Well, if you win that $2,195 jackpot, make sure you send in a player pic to us. Hold up that jackpot message. Give us that beautiful smile and snap that photo. You can send jackpot photos, but you can also send in you just having fun playing Pilot games, maybe with your friends or your favorite bartender, and you can send those in to a very specific location. But before I give that location out, we got a winner.
Yeah, we got Cheater Ban over at the Mapleview Lounge in Mapleview, and Beck over at Skajjank. Boom, I never can say it right.
Yeah, wow. I say it like, the one popcorn, Shajang Boom Pop.
Oh, I do not know.
Yeah, Chicka Boom Pop. I kind of just say it like that.
Oh, okay.
And then I just go like Shajang Boom Pop.
I see.
Because it's Chicka Boom Pop, but I just do Shajang Boom Pop. That's how I figured. That's how I just do it. I don't know. It doesn't. I may be just butchering it, but right. That's what I go with.
All right. Well, I like it. Over in Grand Meadow, though. Yeah. So congratulations, Beck.
Yeah, we're getting this $13 large M. But I was talking about you guys sending in player picks, and you can send them in by either posting them on any of your socials, hashtagging it Pilot Games. You can send it in on Facebook through the Messenger, or you can just email it to jackpots@pilotgames.com. And even you said you could just look up our location where we are at, and you can probably just snail mail it to us.
You probably can. Yeah. So probably not a hard thing. Yeah.
No, probably not at all. Nikki didn't correct us last night when we said it, and
no, just if you only work in Polaroids,
exactly.
Maybe they're like, I'm off the grid, so but I want my picture on the broadcast. Well, you just send us that Polaroid through snail mail.
For sure.
That would be hilarious. It'd make the best story ever.
Oh, I would be cracking up.
Someone does that.
If we just got some mail to here at Pilot Games, and it was just a player pick, just a random Polaroid of a player pick, I'd crack up.
Oh,
well, we got Cheater Band getting another win on today, winning that $13 large M. Cheater Band has been just winning left and right today.
Yeah, for sure. We do have a $19 must-go prize.
Yeah, and now we got a winner, Cat848, over at Minigers Sports Hub in La Crescent, to getting that win. Changing the name up a little bit. Usually, Cat goes with Cat808.
Oh.
And now going with Cat848.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Could be a different player, but I think it's they play it. Cat808 plays it that one.
Spice of life. So.
Oh yeah.
Something like that. Well, we talked a little bit about the Vikings earlier in the broadcast, but mentioned again that Sunday, October 31st, the Vikings will be taking on the Cowboys in that Sunday night game, and kickoff will be at 7:20. We'll kick off our show at about 6:50. It's going to be super fun for that Vikings game day broadcast on a Sunday night.
Oh, yeah.
Super fun.
Do you think that, here's my question. Do you think that Justin Jefferson will break Odell Beckham's record for most receiving yards in his first 2 years?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what you think? You think he's going to easily pass it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, right now he's on pace to do it, and so I think it's an easy yes, like you said. He's been dominant throughout these years. Nobody has caught and been as productive as he's been on a consistent basis, the way he's been since entering the league, and so I see him, breaking that record.
You always hear that, though, don't you? You hear all these sports, takes and that stuff, and they'll go, he's on pace. Or she's on pace, right, for this or that,
yes.
Right? And you're thinking, yeah, but it's like their first season, and that's going to take like 25 seasons,
Oh, yes.
I know this one's not that long.
Yes, I'm talking about just the end of this season.
Yeah, but it's always kind of funny when they'll say, on pace, because I've been hearing that lately about Derrick Henry. He's on pace to pass Emmitt Smith. Oh, well, that just takes like forever to do.
Yeah.
And you have to not get injured, and he's a super physical back.
Yeah, it's almost impossible for you to say that. It's like saying, Justin Jefferson is probably on pace right now to beat Jerry Rice's record in receiving yards in a career, but can you play for 18 seasons like Jerry Rice did? You can't, the longevity, you can't replicate that all the time.
Yeah. I just saw a thing where they were talking. They had found a scouting report of Jerry Rice. He was. Everyone knows that he was the first round draft pick for the San Francisco 49ers the year he came out.
Yes.
But what most people probably don't know is he was the #1 overall pick for the USFL that year as well.
Really?
So because that was when the USFL was going. All right.
Yes.
So and they were paying big bucks. So a lot of the players went to the USFL on that. But he didn't. He chose to go to the NFL. But he was the #1 overall pick in that. But they found a scouting report from one of the USFL teams.
Yes.
And the scouting report said, super talented player, plays faster on the field than his 40 time. They had his 40 time down as 4.56 is what they had it down for. But and then he said, but he takes plays off when the play's going the other way.
Really?
Yeah. And I thought that's super funny. They were kind of laughing about it. Yeah, Jerry Rice takes plays off.
Yeah, we
never saw him take a play off in the NFL.
No. The dude is known as one of the craziest work ethics to ever come into the NFL.
Running the San Francisco mountains.
Oh yeah, people would go out there to try and train with him, and they'd only last like a day.
Right.
They would go out and be like, I'm going to go spend all summer out with Jerry Rice to go train, and then they'd be out there for 2 days, and they'd be like, okay, I'm heading back.
Yeah, he
home.
can just be the GOAT.
Yeah, no, you don't want to match that kind of work ethic, and that's why you become the greatest in your position ever.
Yep.
But we got Bob O or Bobo splitting that. Not splitting, winning that line prize of $12 at Sunshine Depot.
Nicely done. Yeah, well, so I don't think we said it. It was a Vikings victory, great ETAB game that we partnered with our Minnesota Vikings for, and it's super fun. Play that. You win big money on that skull bonus.
Oh, yeah. Also play some Jackpot Hunter $1 edition from 4 all the way till 6 o'clock. We have a great player standings that have been all over the place. There's a lot of ties, but some of those ties have now been breaking up.
Yeah, they sure have. In 10th place, we got Pee-wee over at TJ's Tavern on and off sale with 16,000 points. Then in 9th place, all to themselves, it's Bowl over at Corner Bar Goodhue with 18,000 points. With 19,000 points, it's Lula Finn in 8th place at American Legion Shakopee. Then in 5th place, we still got a 3-way tie there. It's Short Bus at Broadway Pizza, Maple Grove, Wolfstein at Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards, and Joni at Bleachers. They all got 20,000 points. Then in 4th place, Jim Rocks at American Legion Stillwater, 21,000 points. With 22,000 points over at the Country Lounge, it's Curtis J in 3rd place.
And we got Nan, Bad Hugh, both splitting that large M of $12. Nan at Corky's Bar South Haven, Bad Hugh at Goodfellas in Lakeville. Right here, not quite. $18 coverall we're working on now.
Yep, and 2nd place, it's One Away at American Legion Rice with 23,000 points, but now with a huge lead.
Yeah.
Our only 25,000 point player, 33,000 points now. Over at the Riverboat Depot, it's Yags 370.
Yeah, good job, Yags 370, making his name in the standings.
Yeah.
I mean, already made his name last season by winning it, but now making his name even more by getting that kind of lead.
For sure. May Wren over at Billy's Rockford getting that $18 coverall. That means we're getting that jackpot's growing and rolling, and we're getting and rolling for game number.
One of our final 2 games. It's game number 9 already.
Yeah.
Flying through this. Okay, we're going to have to get into the location things. In 9th place, we got Titan Sports Saloon, Oakdale, 32,000 points. Tied up with Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards. 8th place, it's Bleachers in Maplewood with 34,000 points. With 38,000 points in 7th place, we got Municipal Liquor Store in Akeley. 6th place, it's Corner Bar and Goodhue with 41,000 points. With 45,000 points in 5th place, we got American Legion Shakopee. Now we're going to head on over to the 50,000 point club because in 4th place, we got American Legion Rice with 53,000 points. With 55,000 points in 3rd place, we got the Riverboat Depot and Sartell, the reigning champions. But then in 2nd place, we got Pappy's Cafe 2 in Coon Rapids with 59,000 points. But with 64,000 points in 1st place, in St. Paul, we got the Country Lounge, the #1 location in the state of Minnesota.
Well, we got a few celebrity birthdays today. The first one's a fun one. Born in 1833, it's Alfred Nobel, chemist who invented dynamite and founded the Nobel Prize.
Yeah, definitely a huge thing there. Now, the Nobel Prize, one of the biggest prizes you could ever win, ever.
Yeah.
But next celebrity birthday, born in 1917, we got Dizzy Gillespie.
Yep.
Jazz trumpeter, a creator of bebop and modern jazz, did a night in Tuscany?
Tunisia.
Tunisia?
Yeah.
Well,
but I know Dizzy Gillespie, just a legendary trumpeter. I mean, there's nothing really cooler than if you're a jazz trumpeter, like a big time good jazz trumpeter.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
You're ultra cool.
Yeah.
Like if you're nothing else.
Yeah, you got trumpets. You got, I mean, jazz is just cool.
Jazz, right.
Like in general, I mean, like I could just do any jazz, the general jazz, like music, like whether it's a saxophone, it's whatever it is, they're all so cool.
Yeah, like jazz musicians, you just kind of feel like, they're pretty cool.
Exactly.
Yeah. Then born in 1929, you got Whitey Ford. He's a Hall of Fame pitcher, 10 times All-Star, 6-time World Series champ, also the World Series MVP and AL Cy Young winner.
Oh, yeah, next celebrity birthday, you may not recognize it from just the name. Born in 1942, it's Judith
Shine
Dillon. She is a jurist and a TV personality. Well, It's Judge Judy.
Judge Judy. Nice.
You definitely know that name, though.
Yes. Yeah, we all know Judge Judy, right? Yeah. So, born in 1956, Carrie Fisher, she's an actress, of course, Princess Leia in Star Wars, When Harry Met Sally, and writer. She wrote Postcards from the Edge.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Carrie Fisher, just a big-time actress. I mean, did an awesome job within the Star Wars series. Even did a good job when, later when she was in the newer Star Wars movies as well.
Yes.
Yeah, so did a good job in that as well. Happy birthday, Carrie Fisher.
For sure.
Born in 1980, we got Kim Kardashian, TV personality, and has done Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Really popular TV personality.
Yeah, absolutely. And then in 1995, I've literally never heard of this person before. It's Doja Cat, rapper and singer-songwriter, famous for Hot Pink.
Oh, yeah, definitely has come on the scene in the last few years. Happy birthday, Doja Cat. But we got Bad Hugh over at Goodfellas Lakeville taking that $12 line prize.
Yeah, working on this $12 large M on our way towards this $2,315 jackpot. If we can do what our Timberwolves did.
Oh, yeah, and they got that first win versus the Rockets, the first win of the regular season. Now 1-0, undefeated on the season.
Yeah.
Now we just want about 40 to 50 more of those.
That's right. Nothing too much to ask for.
No, I'm not asking for a 60-win season.
No, I'd be happy with just a playoff appearance, maybe a first-round win.
Exactly. I mean, be a sleeper that comes out of nowhere and goes and wins the championship. That's all.
That's all. Well, and they can prove how good they are again this Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, really, really good stuff. The big three for them had definitely a huge night as they were all getting going on that.
Well, I heard Ant said that he's Houdini with an amazing bag of tricks.
Yes, yes, he did say that.
I'm glad he's confident. I'm glad he's confident about his skills. You know, you don't want to be, you don't want to undersell yourself.
Yeah, no, you definitely do not want to undersell yourself. I'm trying to get those. We had D'Angelo Russell, 22 points, 3 rebounds, 7 assists. Karl Anthony Towns, 30 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 blocks. That 2 blocks is really the big thing because we know he can put up 30 points and 10 rebounds, but making it the difference in the defensive side of the ball, huge for him. Yeah. Then Anthony Edwards, 29 points, the scoring nightmare that he is, and then 6 rebounds and 3 assists.
Got JCB at the Bar in Grill in Racine, getting that large M. Now we're working on this $18 Musco on the coverall as we're about to get enrolled not too long from now into that final game of the broadcast. So we got to work through this stuff.
We got May Wren at Billy's Rockford taking home that $18 coverall prize. But just next game for our Timberwolves, we are going to be taking on the Pelicans. And man, it's been a game of matchups where we had Jalen Green versus Anthony Edwards, former number 1, versus current number 2 pick. Now you're going to have former number 1 Zion Williamson taking on the other number 1 overall pick, Anthony Edwards. Should be a really good narrative and should be a lot of fun on October 23rd.
It's going to be a fun one, but let's jump back into the Twiking zone since these are the standings for the game we're playing. Coming into today in 10th place, we had Loser Dave over at the VFW Spring Lake Park, but over at Willard's Bar of Bacchus, it's Puts in 9th place. In 8th place, we got Kickin' over at Bleachers. Then at Corky's Bar South Haven, it's Nan in 7th place. In 6th place, we got Scrub Eye at American Legion Fridley. At Titan Sports Saloon, it's our reigning champ, Elsa, tied up with Joni at the VFW Northfield in 4th place. Then in 3rd place, we got SNS over at Chanticleer Pizza in Coon Rapids. And we jump into the 200,000 point club over at the White Front Saloon. It's Lucky Tim in 2nd place. And in 1st place, Not Lucky, or at the Corner Bar Good Hugh.
Oh, yeah. Then in the location side, in 10th place, we got Miniger's Sports Hub in La Crescent. 9th place, Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale. 8th place, Bleachers in Maplewood. 7th place, it's Corky's Bar South Haven. Now over at Oak Park Hearts, we got Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub in 6th place. 5th place, we got Lakefront Bar in La Center. 4th place, American Legion Fridley. Now we're going to go on over to the 300,000 point club because it's Mapleview Lounge 2, the only player in that 300,000 point club. 2nd place, it's VFW Spring Lake Park in the 400,000 point club. Now closing in on the 500,000 point club, really close but not quite. It's Quarter Bar Goodhue within that number 1 spot.
I think you already know the answer to this question, so I'm going to ask it to Jordy. story. 100 million pounds of what? Minnesota-made lunch meat were shipped to Allied troops during World War II.
Oh, I know this one straight off the dome.
Yeah, I do.
Super
You knew
easy.
it.
Super easy stuff. Well, Jordy's putting out her guess. Salami. Salami is her guess.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's Spam.
Yes, I mean, think about it. The Spam Museum.
Yeah, we got the Spam Museum.
The Wall of Spam.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
you haven't been to the Hormel Theater and watched the great history of Spam in the state of Minnesota.
Yeah,
but,
it's a huge deal. But it's kind of a big deal. But do I tell you what else is a big deal? These jackpot hunter standings, where our player standings start off in 10th place. We got Pee Wee at TJ's on and off sale. 9th place, Bull at Corner Bar and Goodhue. 8th place, Lula Finn at American Legion Shakopee. Now we start off this big three-way tie in 5th place. It's Player at Broadway Pizza, Maple Grove, Wolstein at Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards, and Joni at Bleachers, all in 5th place. 4th place, it's Jim Rocks at American Legion Stillwater. 3rd place, Curtis J at Country Lounge. Then at American Legion Rice, we got in 2nd place, one away. And then that number 1 player in the 25,000 point club, it's Yags 370 at the Riverboat Depot.
Yeah, and in 9th place, we got a two-way tie on the location side between Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale and Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards in Coon Rapids. Then Maplewood's own Bleachers is in 8th place. In 7th place, we got Municipal Liquor Store Akeley. Over in Goodhue, we got the Corner Bar in 6th place. In 5th place, we got American Legion Shakopee. Then in Rice, we got the American Legion in 4th place. In 3rd place, we got Riverboat Depot and Sartell. And then over in Coon Rapids, it's Pappy's Cafe sitting in 2nd place. And then our 1st place location, it's Country Lounge in St. Paul.
Oh, yeah, big time locations there. When you said Shakopee, it thought you said Shack Beef.
Oh, Shack Beef. Yeah.
Yeah, they cracked me up.
That's Shaquille O'Neal's new beef jerky brand.
Wouldn't surprise me if he had that.
Yeah.
But we got Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon taking home that line prize of $14. Now we're working on this $14 large M. But this day in history in born in 1959. I mean, not born in 1959. This happened October 21st in 1959. On New York City's 5th Avenue, thousands of people lined up outside the bizarrely shaped white concrete building that resembled a giant upside-down cupcake in its opening day at the new
Guggenheim Museum.
Home of one of the world's top collections of contemporary art.
Yeah. Pretty sweet. It's a really cool design if you've never looked at it.
Yeah, I think we looked it up last time. It was the day in history, and it was a super cool little thing. And it was can't you go inside, and it's really weird inside as well.
Oh yeah, it's got a cool design to it for sure.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, inside and out, and the world's greatest art there. So very, very cool. Speaking of that, speaking of cool things, we love our local charities throughout the state of Minnesota.
Yeah,
doing
we do.
Great work out there in their communities, and we try to support them by playing Pilot games, having this awesome entertainment, winning money, but it all goes for charity, so you know it's for a good cause, and we spotlight one of those charities each and every week.
Oh yeah, and this week it is the Belgrade Lions Club. Lions meet the needs of local communities and the world every day because they share a core belief to serve their community. I can't think of a better thing to support.
No, that's for sure. And then we got Mandem over at Duffy's Bar and Grill in Osseo, and Jackpot.
Not quite. Looks like we're moving on to a $21 Musco coverall prize. But Lucky Tim, 2 balls away, a big-time player.
Yeah, we'll see if he can get that done. But if you want to support those Belgrade Lions Club, just go over to Brothers Bar and play some Pilot games, and that'll help support those Belgrade Lions.
Oh, that's for sure. And we'll see. There's a lot of people now 1 ball away on this coverall prize. Let's see how many balls it's going to take to drop. Not many. It's Lucky Tim over at Whitefront Saloon, the first one to get 1 ball away, and now has gotten the win. That $21 Musco prize going out to him. But now we're going to be getting enrolled into some 25-cent edition of Jackpot Hunter.
Yeah, that might turn out to be a big win for Lucky Tim as we roll through Season X. We'll see, but remember, when you're out there playing, when you play Pilot games, your community wins.
See you guys.
Bye.
Hey guys, and we are getting into some of the jackpots that we were able to give out last week because we gave out some great jackpots. We are now at 24 for the rolling week, making the season total of 275.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. Just been a great season X so far. And Friday got things rolling with Light over at Arlington Haas getting $4,512. But Bobo over at the Corner Bar Goodhue kept it rolling with $1,831, and it didn't stop going into Saturday.
Oh yeah, Saturday was hot as Tequila Sue over at Lucky Lures was able to take home $908.01. But then we also had I Won. Yes, you did one over at Lake Apple, taking home $4,291.65. Two really good jackpots on that Saturday.
Yeah, but Sunday we came in with a game day broadcast, and bam! Bam! Yeah, Bam Bam over at American Legion Deer River won $35,597 in some Vikings bingo on a game day broadcast. It was huge. Then Rochi came in over at the Country Lounge with winning $1,135. Yeah, you usually don't want to see a Roach in your place, but when Rochi's winning, why not? Then you got Trisha, Fred, big-time players out there over at the Moonlight Bay, winning $1,600. But Lucky Tim came in over at the Lakefront Bar with another jackpot win, $2,778.
Oh yeah, well, we're giving jackpots out all the time, so make sure you guys are coming out for all of our live bingo this week. Hey guys, and we love playing Vikings bingo from 12 to 1 every single day. And I mean, we just gave out a Vikings jackpot that was absolutely massive. Not during the 12 to 1 time, it was during Vikings bingo.
Yeah.
But it was huge amounts of cash. It was over 35 grand on it. It was a lot of fun, but it is huge on that Twiking zone. I can't wait to see the shakeups after everyone was trying to win that 35 grand jackpot.
Yeah, let's just get in there right away. 10th place, we got Looser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park with 112,000 points. That's right, we're already in the 100,000 point club. It happens fast. With 134,000 points over at Shady's Railside, it's Puts in 9th place. Then in 8th place, it's Kick It over at Bleachers with 142,000 points. With 144,000 points over at Corky's Bar South Haven, it's Nan in 7th place. In 6th place, it's the reigning champion Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon with 161,000 points. With 163,000 points over at VFW Blaine, Scrub Eye sits in 5th place. In 4th place, we got Joni at the VFW North St. Paul, I should say, with 166,000 points. But with 171,000 points, it's our third place player, SNS, over at the Muddy Cow Brooklyn Park. But then we jump into the 200,000 point club with 222,000 points over at the White Front Saloon. It's Lucky Tim in 2nd place. And then our number one player in the entire state of Minnesota in the Twiking zone is not Lucky. Corner Bar Goodhue, 295,000 points. Look for Not Lucky to get into the 300,000 point club this week.
Oh yeah, really close to it, but we already have locations that are in the 300,000 point club.
Okay.
We have locations even in the 400,000 point club. One of them closing in on the 500,000 point club. But let's get this thing started off right, because we in 10th place, it's with 174,000 points, Miniger's Sports Hub in La Crescent. 9th place is Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale with 194,000 points. Remember, those are the reigning champs, Titan Sports Saloon. 8th place, it's Bleachers in Maplewood, and that is the first location in the 200,000 point club with 214,000 points. With 223,000 points. In 7th place, we got Corky's Bar South Haven. 6th place, it's Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub, Oak Park Heights, with 243,000 points. Now with 270,000 points. In 5th place, we got Lakefront Bar in La Center. With 276,000 points, though, in 4th place, it's American Legion Fridley, and that is the final location in the 200,000 point club. Okay. Now in 3rd place, with 313,000 points, the only location in the 300,000 point club, it's Mapleview Lounge 2. But then we got 2 locations battling it out in the 400,000 point club. Second place, VFW Spring Lake Park, 471,000 points. Then the number 1 location, Corner Bar in Goodhue with 494,000 points. So close to getting to that 500,000 point club. Could do it this week.
Well, I'm going to be holding my breath all week long because these twiking standings are going crazy. Well, this season of PGL has been a great one. Season X has not disappointed as these players have come out to bring it.
Oh, yes, these players, the points have been huge. We have million point clubs. It's huge. But in 10th place, we got Fishy24 at Sherry Sports Saloon with 814,280 points. 9th place, it's Gramps at Gino's Bar and Grill with 869,735 points. Then we meander on over to Malone's Bar and Grill, where they have 882,000 points. 882,930 points, and that player is Sloppy in 8th place. 7th place, it's none other than Nixon at VFW Roseville with 902,680 points. Then over in La Playette, we got T-Max 750 in 6th place with 910,425 points. Then with